Hey, welcome back to Ronnie's Rants and Reviews, and this is the Todd McFarlane episode that have been promising you guys. Todd McFarlane, he worked on and off for DC and Marvel, and him with a handful of other comic book artists pretty much were the ones that told Marvel to go fuck themselves. We're gonna go make our own comic books, and they did with Image Comics. And not only does Todd McFarlane do amazing comic books, he also does amazing toys as well. So let's just jump right in with this Spawn figure from classic comic books, comic covers, 25, and it's a really good figure. It's stained because pretty much everything in here is nicotine stained, because my cats just will not quit smoking. And I actually have an opened one. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's just right there. But this one doesn't come with dust. I actually had to pay extra for the dust on that one. And next we have Spawn it is Spawn, but it's Sam and Twitch from 1996. And for this figure, for these figures, it's a set to be over 1996. That's more math than I want to try to do today. I'm not good at math. I suck at math. Sorry. But if you look on the back here, it has this character called Nobody. It kind of looks like the Image version of Krang, complete with what appears to be a brain in its stomach. And we have this version of Sam and Twitch that leads into Butterfingers. This version of Sam and Twitch. This one they look a little bit more cartoonish, a little bit sillier. This one they did is completely dark, like the same two characters, but completely reimagined in a lot more noir, darker image. Also from classic comic book covers, number 25. I like how Sam has all the cigarettes in his mouth, and you can't tell because it's in the package. But if you turn it around and you look at the picture there, he actually has more cigarettes in his hand. Like I love a chain smoker. Long live the chain smoker. And superhero is only as good as his villains. And this is probably, if you would consider Spawn to be Batman, this would be his Joker. And you have the Violator, the clown, played by John Leguizamo in the movie. Interesting thing, the guy who played Spawn in the Spawn movie was actually supposed to play Jax in the Mortal Kombat movie, but had to turn it down because obviously he was playing Spawn. And this series has one of the most sought after Spawn figures. As far as I know, like, everybody wants this figure, and it is. Did you hear my niece pop? My niece just popped. It is the Spawn cowboy figure, and I wish I had one. I really wish I had one to show you guys. You know, but it's not like I just got one just sitting right over here in a collector case. And yeah, I really wish I had one of those. is, and let's just open it up. Here we go. This is it. The Spawn cowboy figure. Oh my god, this is just fantastic. It's got the big 10-gallon hat with the skulls on it. He's, instead of a cape, he has a trench coat. The trench coat has a skull emblem on. It's just amazing. I don't think this has seen the light of day since like 2004, when I was just a youngster. I'll put you back in there, and we're gonna close you up for all eternity. Now let's move on to another good spot. McFarlane series that was done well. The Twisted Land of Oz. We have the lion, because you know he was in that movie, and you see he comes with daggers and a spear and swords, and they actually all have places in his body that you could stick him in, and really creep out onlookers and such. And have the Scarecrow, which is pretty much just a zombie stuffed with hay. And I don't know if you guys can see that, but even the crows are zombie-like. They have exposed bones and flesh falling from them. And you can tell this is super old because it's so friggin' nicotine stained. Like, I told you my cats smoke a lot. I can't get them to quit. They just do not want to quit. And then moving on to the movie I think this is the second. I think this is the second series of movie maniacs. Here we have the Blair Witch, which is interesting because the Blair Witch herself, or itself, or himself, is never seen in the movie. You never see the Blair Witch, which if you suffer through that god-awful movie, you would already know that. What's interesting about this figure is that you see on the cover art that it looks nothing like the figure that is that comes in the package. And if you look on the back, it says Blair Witch, and it's the same cover art, or it's the same figure that's on the cover art here. So I wish I had done a little bit more research for you guys, and I could tell you which is actually the alternate and which is actually the real figure. I'm almost, since this is on the cover art and this is also on the back, I'm guessing that this is the alternate. That the other one, that this one is probably the more mainstream, more mass-produced figure. And I mean, it's a good figure. Comes with the little stick. I've never actually seen the Blair Witch Project. I refuse to, because I don't know, it just doesn't seem that interesting to me. But this, I'm a completionist, and I needed this for my collection, so I ended up getting it. And oh yeah, real quick, as when we were talking about the Twisted Land of Oz, we have the Toto figure. I have no idea what makes this a Toto figure. I mean, I guess maybe his ears are pulled back and it kind of looks like a dog face, kind of. and it does this weird thing. If I can open it without breaking it, I don't think I'm gonna be able to. And how much is? Oh, there we go. But yeah, it comes with this thing. Whatever the hell that is. I don't know. Maybe put it in front of the figure and it looks like you throw up. Or you can reenact that scene in the Wizard of Oz where Toto puked up its guts, and it looked like a bunch of scrambled eggs. Yeah. I actually used to hide my weed in this. So. Back when I was a young teenager, I would actually I actually would hide my weed in this. Back you go. Oh, that didn't. Something broke. What the hell is? Oh, his gut things broke. They fucking broke. That's not cool. Like, seriously, I did not mean for that to happen. That's fucked up. I've had this toy since I was a teenager. Some bullshit like that happens. And then it doesn't even want to go back together. Whatever, dude. Oh, you're starting to piss me off. Anyways. Next. The Texas Leatherface from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And this packaging has clearly seen better days. What's interesting is that I was at a comic book convention, and I don't know if you can see the blood on the plastics there, and as well as the blood on his apron. I seen an alternate version that didn't have that, and I've actually been told, but I forget who it was. I think it was my cousin's husband that told me, but they actually used real goat's blood on the figure. I wouldn't buy into that if I were you. But yeah, there is an alternate version that doesn't have the blood. I bought this on eBay back when I was maybe 17. I'm 36 now, so do the math. And if you can come up with an answer, you put that in the comments and you tell me how long I've had this figure, because even I don't remember. Alright, and this is kind of what McFarlane Toys is doing now. Like, first of all, we have remember the zombie episode I did a couple weeks back? I told you I had the Walking Dead, the prison playset, and this actually comes with an exclusive Rick figure. That's the Rick figure that comes with the playset, and this is the Rick figure that is pretty normal. Like, it comes with the single package, and you get 3 zombies, and you get the exclusive Merle Dixon when he's alive and before he was a zombie. And then you have, speaking of playsets, the Rick and Morty, also done by McFarlane Toys. The Rick and Morty, you have Evil Rick, Evil Morty, and this is one of the smaller playsets. They have a larger one that I really wanted, but I just didn't have the money to spend, and it was the spaceship and garage, and it came with regular Rick, regular Morty. It came with the garage playset and his spaceship that he flies around in. And last but not least, by McFarlane Toys, the Freddy Fazbear Five Nights at Freddy's FNAF playset. They have two other playsets with this series. The Phantom Balloon Boy and Nightmare Bonnie, which they actually do look better than this set. But I wanted this one because it came with Freddy Fazbear, and that's like having a Sonic game that doesn't include Sonic. I mean, you want the main character, and to me, I think he is pretty much the main character. He is the main animatronic that'll come and eat you. But that was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And that was the Todd McFarlane episode. I'm kind of short on ideas. I'm thinking about maybe next week doing an Amiibo episode. Amiibos, I don't know if you guys are familiar with, but they're highly collectible figures that you can put on your thing, and they do a thing, and that thing becomes a thing, and then they do a thing. And I'll be telling you why you should buy them, why you shouldn't buy them, and tips on how to make your Amiibo collection the alpha Amiibo collection of all your friends. So, get them all jealous, and then you'll sleep with their girlfriends and their moms and their sisters and whatever. But anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you for tuning in. Hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already. Peace out, and we'll talk to you guys later.